What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we are going to be summoning on the new AGL First Form FRIEZA that just dropped over here on the JP side. So let's take a quick look at his banner. So we got, obviously, the FRIEZA. We have Dodoria, which is a side banner unit, which is actually really good because this is our first SSR Dodoria that we're getting. In 9 years, this is the first SSR Dodoria. So it's good that they finally did this. So this is the first return of Gohan and Piccolo, which is actually really good for me because I do need to pick up some copies of them. Because I did originally summon on their banner and didn't pull a single one. So it is good that they're here. I can at least pick up a copy of them and start link leveling them. Okay, Physical Turles is back. Tech Bardock. AGL Bardock and AGL Ginyu. This is such a terrible banner, actually. Holy, this is very bad banner. I mean, at this point, Ginyu needs an easy A. You're getting an easy A. Tech Bardock's gonna need an easy A soon. Turles just need an easy A as soon as he dropped. And then the STR Gohan and Piccolo. I mean, they're okay, but they're definitely not anything to write home about. And then we got Dodoria and FRIEZA. So this is really a terrible banner. Like, I would definitely tell people to skip. I am going to be trying to go for just like one copy of this FRIEZA, just because I want to get at least one copy for collection purposes, and then we'll pretty much be done with this banner. Especially now over here on the JP side with the basically the conclusion of the 9th anniversary. We're gonna go back to how I was normally summoning before on my JP, which was just trying to get one copy of the unit and then pretty much just calling it there. So I think that's pretty much what we're gonna go back to doing, unless it's kind of like a major celebration or something that's not on like the global side. I don't really consider this FRIEZA to be, you know, a major celebration piece unit. So I think we'll be okay with just getting one copy of this FRIEZA and then just kind of calling it there with him. So let's just see if we can get that. And then I do also want to get a copy of the STR Gohan and Piccolo. I do want to get at least one copy of them. If I don't pull them in the summons, I will just use coins and just at least pick up one copy of them, just so I can start link leveling them. Because again, I summoned on their banner, but over here on the JP side, I did not pull them. So if I actually do end up getting them, it will be a pretty massive W. Even though the unit isn't really a massive W, but it's they're okay, I guess. So we also did get Turles. I do need copies of that Turles. I think I only need one more to rainbow him. So mine's sitting at 90% now. But I do know Ginyu is rainbow. Tech and AGL Bardock are both rainbow. So I can't use them. But the other units on the banner actually have a little bit of value for me. So I'm not upset about it. But this banner definitely it should be a skip for like JP players right now. And if you are summoning, hopefully you're only doing to get it to like 55% and then just kind of calling it there. That's pretty much what I want to do here. I mean, unless we get one like here or something like that where it's a little early, I might go for like a dupe of them. But realistically, I do just want to get like one copy of both the Gohan and Piccolo and one copy of the FRIEZA. And if we get the Dodoria, obviously, I'd be pretty happy with that pickup. But that's pretty much it. I mean, unfortunately, this FRIEZA, I've said it before, but I feel like he was definitely I feel like he was made as like a dual Dokkan Fest with the Tech Bardock. Just because they're from the same like special, they pretty much have, it feels like their kits are pretty much the same, where it's mainly attack, and not so much like defensive oriented. And I feel like they were a dual Dokkan Fest banner that just got turned into just single banners, unfortunately. So let's see, we got Krillin 18. We can get either, well, it looks like it's probably gonna be 3 SSRs. We got Ginyu, we don't need him. Who else can we get? Well, I guess it's just 3 SSRs. So this is the last one's probably gonna be in the last slot. Aura. All right. So I think we're 400 stones in, I think, right now. We pulled 2 featured units. I really would have preferred if we would have already pulled the Frieza and the Gohan and Piccolo, but like I said, we'll take copies of Turles because we do need one more to rainbow him. But other than that, I just need just the other 2 new units and Gohan and Piccolo, and then we can hop out of this banner ASAP. Now, granted, if we pull a Frieza, you know, we might just hop out of the banner early, save the rest of my stones for, you know, something that might actually be worthwhile later on. Because we have to remember, we do have, we have Saiyan Day coming up, so that might be a pretty good banner. And, you know, we also have Golden Week coming up as well, so definitely want to make sure that I preserve some stones for both of those celebrations. And plus, you know, with JP not being like my main account, we'll definitely rainbow this Frieza on the global side whenever he comes around there. Which I feel like we should get that unit probably maybe June? Probably drop like right before the anniversary is probably gonna be my guess. But we shall see. I mean, we're getting very close to the sync, which is going to be amazing for the game. Honestly, I can't wait for both versions to be synced up together, because then at that point, anything that drops on like the JP side will also drop on the global side. So, you know, we can just essentially go hard on global every single time. And unfortunately, my JP will kind of get put on like the back burner, but I'll still probably play it and just upkeep on it, just because, I mean, it is a very, very, very solid account. And just because I have a lot of like JP friends and stuff like that, so I'll make sure to kind of like keep up on it, so that way I'm still helping them with friend leads and whatnot. Because unfortunately, I don't think a lot of like JP players will jump ship to global. Even though like the sync will happen and everything, I don't feel like a lot of JP players will actually jump over to the global side, because either A is trying to start out or trying to find an account that's going to be good. It's going to be pretty difficult, especially if you've been playing JP for a very long time. Hey, we got Dodoria. Good. Well, that's one down. All we need is just a Frieza and a Gohan and Piccolo. Which, realistically, if we can just get... if we can get Frieza, I'll just pick up a copy of the Gohan and Piccolo and be done with this banner. Because as of right now, I mean, we got Dodoria, which is huge. And all we need is just 2 more Dokkan Fest and we can hop on out of here. Okay, Tora, we don't need you anymore. We've already pulled enough copies of you. You're already rainbow. Okay. Hey, speaking of that, this STR Final Form Frieza, he should be getting an EZA, like a sub EZA pretty soon. And we really need a like Final Form Frieza Dokkan Fest, because it's surprisingly enough, it's kind of criminal that we don't have a Dokkan Fest of that Final Form Frieza, considering he was in that form for, you know, pretty much the entirety of the well, I mean, he was in that form for the entirety of the Goku fight on Namek. So it's kind of criminal that we don't actually have a Dokkan Fest of that one. I mean, we do have like the full power one, but he's not the same. You know, I want the actual like final form Frieza where he fights Goku in the beginning, which I'm sure that we probably get at some point. But I just know that he's gonna have like, he'll probably have really good animations. Probably have a pretty good kit too. I mean, I could see him like possibly. I mean, they could go to Namek for like Worldwide Celebration again. Yeah, I can see him going back to Namek. They could EZA the final form, the LR final form Frieza and the Super Saiyan Goku. They could give EZAs to both of them, and then also release 2 new ones. Like I mean, they could realistically drop a final form Frieza, and then maybe like a base Goku that goes into like Kaioken Goku with maybe like a Spirit Bomb active skill or something. I think that would be pretty cool. I think a lot of people would summon for something like that. I mean, I would summon on it regardless, but I think that would be a pretty cool. I think that would be a pretty cool concept. Also, what the hell is happening right now with these summons? I mean, we're like approaching 1,000 stones, and other than like the Dodori and the Turles that we got, we have not pulled like featured units like at all. I mean, we got what, 2 Tech Bardoks and a 1 Ginyu, but yeah, this is like terrible right now. And I might actually save all those physical like Dodorias and feed them into one to try to raise the super attack a little bit. Alright, so Super Saiyan 3. What are we gonna get here? Nothing. Just skip through this one. This is like a nothing. Dude, we have pulled 3 Toras. Okay? We've pulled 3 of him. He's not featured or anything. And we've pulled 3 of him, but we can't pull the featured units. It's actually ridiculous. Let me just give me the 1 copy of Frieza so I can get out of this banner. Like at first I was like, okay, maybe, you know, we'll pull 1 like really quick and just kind of be done and over with. But I mean, now we're 900 stones in. Yeah. We're 950 stones in. We're still looking for a Frieza. And the worst part is like this banner is not very good at all either. So just kind of like coupled together with everything, it's just such a bad banner, man. So I don't know. Fingers crossed we can get this Frieza here in the next, you know, couple of summons, hopefully. I really don't want to have to go super deep for. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Thank you. Wow, Black Rift at exactly 1,000 stones. 1,000 stones, we get a Black Rift. We got Frieza. We're good here. We're gonna pick up the copy of the Gohan and Piccolo from. Oh, and he was the first unit. Nice. That means we might possibly get a second one. Hopefully, that'd be cool. But we're gonna pick up the Gohan and Piccolo from the coin shop, and then we are officially done summoning here. So we'll go ahead and lock you up. We'll collect all of our coins real quick. 200 coins. And then we just go over here. And we'll just buy a copy of you, and boom, there we go. So now we are officially done with this banner. So yeah, again, JP players, I would definitely skip. This banner is just absolutely trash. So hopefully you guys save your stones for a better banner that's going to be coming up. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, consider hitting that like button. And if you guys are new here, definitely consider subscribing. and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.